I took 90 days to find balance in my life, and I captured these moments so hopefully you could be inspired to soul blaze your life. Do you have people in your life that steal your energy like some sort of energy vampire? Well, energy vampires drain you and they take you away from positive things in your life. It seems like there are always people around that want something from us, and often we have a hard time saying no. It can be especially difficult to set boundaries with people we love because we want to be nice and we want to take care of them. This has certainly been a challenge in my life. So I sat down with my friend Brianna Brown Keane. She created the New Hollywood Goal Group, and she is my accountability partner. And she reminds us that if you don't learn to say no, then guess what? Your yes has very little meaning.
Hi, I am Brianna Brown Keane. I am an actress. I am also a producer. I am the founder and CEO of the New Hollywood, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. I am the author of Manifesting Your Mission. Manifesting Your Mission is a goal-setting, accountability, life coach. You know all the answers within if you just actually write them down. And it is a program that I have cultivated to help people go from survive to thrive, and also to help people to just up-level their life personally and professionally.
Manifesting Your Mission has been a lifesaver for me. I love it, love it, love it. And you know me, I've created journals for myself, and I've used 100 over the years. I always have a journal. And this one is so amazing because it gives you everything to say, are you sure are you on point? Are you on focus? And it's just great.
Thank you. As you can tell, a lot of it's me reinforcing a belief that I really learned over time, that we all have the answers inside of us.
Yes.
You know what's best for you. There is no
Absolutely.
guru who knows what's best for you. You know intuitively what it is. And if you pay attention and are present, there will be signs, there will be things that will flow your way. There will be your teachers, there'll be mentors, there will be the knocking like, no, you should turn right. Go that direction. No, follow that way. And if we are paying attention enough, we allow it to be led versus trying to having blinders on and saying, I just need to achieve this and then I'll be happy. And it's like, well, maybe you need to go a little backwards to go forwards, because there's something you need to learn, and actually going backwards is going forwards. Thank God that I got fired from that job and then this opened up and that made me become entrepreneurial, or thank God but you don't see it in the moment, and we can look back and see it, but we don't always necessarily see that maybe the hurdles and problems in your life right now are actually the stepping stone to prepare you for what it is that you say you actually want. So maybe it's actually a blessing.
Okay, so sometimes you have to, in life, go the way the river's flowing, right?
Absolutely. You can try going upstream.
Yes.
I've done it.
I think we all
I'm good at it. But often, if that's not working, right? If you're doing everything that's within your control and it is not working, then there is a let go and let God.
Go with the flow.
I'm going to go with the flow.
Yes. Let go and go with the flow.
I'm going to let go. Yeah. I'm going to go with the flow. Or I like to say, let go and let God. Let God take the reins. Do everything that's within your power, that's in your control, to get in a certain direction. If you're getting just doors slammed in your face everywhere, then sometimes it's about let go and let God, and see how you need to let the river, take you in a different direction. And often that is exactly where you need to be. The other thing is just be really incredibly grateful for what you do have and what is working in your life right now. The most important things that we have is our time and our energy and our resources, right? That should be a reflection of our values. And often it is not. And if it's not, that means that we're not having great boundaries. We're not having great boundaries with people. And people that have a lot to give, there's often a lot of people that want to take.
Yes.
Who are we having in our lives? And are they lifting us up or are they draining us? And while I don't think that means say you're never going to talk to anyone who drains you or they're going through a hard time, just to be really conscious of to what degree can I give? And again, they don't realize that they're doing it, but they just don't realize that they're more powerful than they realize. I've learned to just energetically to not have those people really in my circle. I choose not to have people that are perpetually in a state of chaos.
So if you are an energy vampire, how do you get out of it?
You have to go about it from a lot of different directions. If you are the person and you realize, wow, I am sucking energy out of people, well, then what's really going on? Are you depressed? Are you anxious? Are you fearful? You wouldn't be leeching onto people if you weren't afraid. So how about if you deal with some of that fear? What tools can you have to help you cope to deal with that fear? And instead of starting small and setting goals that are within their control, they're then setting things that are beyond their control, and then it feels chaotic. Or, some people really, because of things that they grew up with, are really accustomed to a lot of drama and trauma, and it's very normalized, a lot of dysfunction that's normalized. So they're used to a lot of dysfunction. So usually people that are in that state are constantly discussing their problems instead of realizing like you need to contain your problem. You need to deal with, as Dr. Habib Siddiqui says, you need to deal with your own emotional waste, your own emotional septic tank, so that you can be able to cleanse it yourself. So learning to create boundaries, learning to speak up lovingly and kindly, learning to honor your own time and energy. And I think everyone's different. There's a total spectrum. There's people who are over, givers, who are give to their own detriment. And then there's other people who really don't give at all.
Right. Yes.
Who maybe need to work on a little giving.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So there's a whole spectrum, like anything, and it's really, know thyself.
Yes.
Who are you? What are your tendencies? Do you have a tendency to sprint and collapse in life? Do you have a tendency to go slow and steady? Do you have a tendency when things get difficult to just stop and give up? Do you have a tendency to overgive? And then just to adjust, like, okay, but is that working for you?
You have to know if it's not a no.
Yeah, well, right, because one of the things we'd spoken about is I was told by this woman, Dallas Travers, a long time ago when I was run ragged. I was doing way too much in the day, juggling, running a nonprofit, being an actress, running and trying to be at everyone's everything, and I was just exhausted. I remember she said to me, so you need to take a moment before you commit to anything, evaluate if it's right for you, and you need to decide if it's not a hell yes, it is a hell no. And I was like, yep, that's it. Yeah. Because that's
helped me so much.
I can turn myself upside down and make it make sense if I want to, because I can push things forward, but that doesn't mean I should push things forward.
Or you just want to help someone or be there and you're going, it's not really right for me, I'm sick, or whatever it is.
Or whatever, it's not a budget priority for me, it's not a priority on my time. I need to recoup. I'm going through something, right? But also, a lot of us there's just an excuse for absolutely everything. So do you live by your excuses? Do you let your excuses just be, hold you back so you can play victim, so you don't have to take any blame or any responsibility? Is that serving you, and is that helping you with what you actually really want in life? I personally think that's a no.
Yes, that's a hell no.
I think it's a no.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming today. This was wonderful.
You.
So many nuggets. So good.
Thank you.
It's hard to say no to people close to you. A no to a family member or a colleague could disrupt an entire environment. But if it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. But the way you say the no needs to be considered. So you may want to spend a little time practicing this. No. 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 No.